Alright, so I had 17, I have now 17 eyeshadows. I used to have, let's see, 29, which I think is good. And ideally I would have like 10 eyeshadows, single eyeshadows. I seem to reach for eyeshadow palettes more, so I don't really see the reason in having a lot of single eyeshadows, but these are the ones that I have now. Alright, eyeshadow primers. I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which is my favorite eyeshadow primer, and I have a backup of that one as well. Then there's the one that I'm currently using right now, the Absolute New York Eyelid Primer Base, which is really good. I love this eyeshadow primer. Got it in a glossy box, and I think I don't have a lot left of this one, I think. And then there's the, I think this is the Pro Cosmetic Shadow Magnet in Natural. And this is really weird. Like, I don't seem to make this work. Like, I love that it has a little tint so you can cancel out the blueness on your eyeshadows, or no, on your eyelids. But it just creases on me, and it just doesn't, I can't seem to make it work, which is so sad. But I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. And then there's this Art Deco eyeshadow base that I got as a gift not too long ago, and I haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait to try it. Including these two backups, I have now 4 eyeshadow primers. Ideally, I would like to have 2, one in my makeup kit and one that I use all the time, or maybe I could just have one. Let's go with just one. Yes. So, and I used to have 4 eyeshadow primers. So, not more, not less, which is good. I mean, it's not good, but it's okay. Right, eyelash glue, I have 2. I used to have 1, but I was afraid that this one was gonna, this one was gonna dry out. It hasn't yet. It's the NYX Stuck On You Clear Eyelash Adhesive for Strip Lashes. So, and I got this one, which is the Duo Eyelash Adhesive in white clear. So, ideally, I could just do with 1, but I have 2. So eyelashes, I have this empty box because these are the best eyelashes I have ever tried. It's the Fleur de Force Simply Fleur. She did a collaboration with Eyelure, and she has several eyelashes out, but I can't seem to get this one, the Simply Fleur. If anyone knows where I can get it and where they also ship to Norway, please let me know in the comments. But these were just so natural and easy to apply. So they're gone, but I want some more. My next favorite eyelashes are from Inglot. It is the 71S. These are beautiful, quite expensive, but they're really worth it. They're gorgeous on. I have got the Ardell Natural lashes in brown. I think these are great when you want to go natural but still glam, sort of, if you're going to use a brown mascara anyways. These are great. Also, I have the Demi Wispies by Ardell. I used to really like these, but I actually don't think I'm going to repurchase them because they're a little bit too much for me now that I've tried some more natural alternatives. Oh, and then there's these ones by Eyelure. I love these ones as well. These are really good. I kind of forgot that I had these. They're just called Naturals number 20. And they come in 3 packs, or a pack of 3. Yes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna repurchase these ones when I've used them up. And then I just have some single lashes by Depend, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eyelashes. Ideally, I would like, or 5, 6 actually. 6 eyelashes. I would like to have just these single ones, and then maybe a pack of these and these and these if I can get them again. So I've got 6. I used to have 2, and ideally I would like to have 3. Alright, blushes is also a thing for me. I love blushes, and for a while I couldn't get enough, so there's a lot here. Let's see. I know I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is the Nicka K blush thingy, and it's not that I don't like the color, I do, but the glass here, I don't know if you can see it, but the glass is all, it looks like it's about to break any minute, and so I'm afraid of using it. Also, it has one of these like sponge applicators, and it's fine, but it gets really messy when it's like this. I mean, I have another one I'm going to show you in just a second, and this just gets too messy for me, basically. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I've got another one like this, which is, it's from 17, the Stamp Blusher. And what is the color? I don't know, but it's this pinkish, really pale pink, beautiful color. The smell, it smells like shrimps, which is awful, and it smelled like that the first time I opened it. It has this terrible smell or scent, but the color is beautiful, and I'm going to try to organize them by color just to see how many I have of the different kinds of colors. I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to keep this one. I have this that I got from Glossybox in number 15, Pressed Rouge Mini. This I am in love with at the moment. It's this neutral toned blush that goes with everything, and it's really nice and blendable and easy to apply. Oh, just, yeah, love that. Another neutral that I have is this one, the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Soft Color Blush in Sand Rose. Those are very similar colors, and I love this. This is like one of my favorite blushes, so I'm going to keep that one. It's from e.l.f., the e.l.f. Studio Blush in Mellow Mauve, and this is a darker, I think it's almost like a plummy. I'm sorry about the lighting right now, it's getting darker, so it's like just a darker, pretty neutral color. I'm going to keep that one. Then there's this pink cream blush that I don't really use on myself, but I use it for theater makeup. So I'm going to keep that. I should probably make like a theater makeup kit. But yeah, so that's a pink, really pink one. This is also pretty pink. e.l.f. HD foundation, no, blush, sorry, in Superstar. Let me see. That's a really, like a cerise pink, very strong colored blush. I'm going to keep it. I think it's very similar to this one, which is from NYX. This is a beautiful cream blush. Yeah, very similar. This is a little bit more pink. This is a little bit more orange. but they're very similar. So Susan Universal Blush, one of my favorites. Love this blush. This is, how can I describe this color? It is kind of a neutral lilac color. It is so pretty. Keeping that one. Another lilac-y color. Where's that? This one is a lilac. I was meant to get rid of this a long time ago and I just haven't. Don't ask me why. It's in Pink Lemonade. It is one of those I can't remember, sticks from Elf. Another like chubby stick thing that I love. I just haven't used it in quite a while. This is All the Writing Is Gone, but it's the Isadora Twist Up something blush, and I think it's called like Coral Island or something. I can't remember, but I love this. And it's just, it's like a coral color. So I love that one. Luminoso by Milani. This is the one that I like the most. I'm not sure if it suits me that well. I think it's a little bit too shimmery, but I do like it in the summertime, so I'm going to keep that one. But there's one here that I don't. Yes, the Rose d'Oro. This is way too shimmery. By Milani. I don't like this one, so I'm going to get rid of it. The last one from Milani is the Coralina. Let's see. I'm not sure about this one. I think this is way too shimmery as well. Yes, it's like super shimmery. No, this is just not for me. I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. And I was like looking all over just to try to get this because it was so raved about a while back, and then when I finally got it, I just thought it was so glittery and weird, so I'm gonna get rid of that one as well. I've got a few mineral blushes. This one's from Lily Lolo. It is called Clementine. It's very, very similar to, where is that? Hold on, I'm actually missing a blush. Hold on. Okay, I'm in a crisis right now because I have no idea where my Coralista Benefit blush is. It's expired, but I've kept it for sentimental reasons because I got it in our trip to USA, and I have no idea. I don't understand where it is right now, but I'm gonna do my best and try to find it. Anyways, this is the best dupe that I found for that blush, so I'm gonna keep this one. Another mineral blush is the Pro Cosmetics in 37. This is so like silky smooth and pretty. It's very pink, or maybe almost like a cerise pink, I would say. So keep it with these two. This one is a darker, almost like a brownish purple kind of shade from Mineralogics in Dusty Rose. Yeah, that's a beautiful color. I haven't really used it a whole lot, but then I've got the Jordana blush pattern Coral Sandy Beach. This is a very beautiful coral blush. I'm gonna keep that one. Then I've got the L'Oreal Rosewood. This is a really pretty, let's see, I would say it's a neutral toned blush. I think it's very beautiful. Yeah, I'm keeping that one. Elf Tickled Pink. Oh. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's like a, I don't know, pale pink or peachy pink. I think I'm gonna keep it with this light pink color. Then we've got Candid Coral. That's a pretty color as well. I'm like, my whole hand is white, I think. Let me go wash my hands and continue with this swatching thing because I need to swatch them. Alright, next up is the one that I'm currently using from Me Coral Blossom. It's pretty much like an orangey peach, I would say. It's kind of different from all the other ones. I'm going to put that right here. Physicians Formula Happy Booster in Rose. This is almost untouched. It's a beautiful blush. It's not a whole lot of, there's not a whole lot of pigment, but yeah, I like it. I'll put it in this category. Then we've got the NYX #1 Mocha. I don't know. This was so raved about as well, but I just feel like it's not a color that suits me very well. It's too dark and orangey, and no, it doesn't look good on me. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And it's so patchy as well, so even if I could find someone who suits the color, it's just a mess to try to blend it out. This other one from NYX is in Pinched. I like this one better. I don't love this one either, but it's a little bit better. I guess it's with the Cherise family. Next up is the Rimmel Pink Rose. This is a beautiful color as well. And they're so travel friendly because they're so small and tiny. Yeah, this is beautiful. I think I'm gonna keep it in the, I'll just keep it in this pile. Got this dark plummy colored e.l.f. cream blush in Vixen. This is a beautiful dark plummy color. I'm gonna keep this one. Then we have the MUA Mosaic Blush in English Rose. I used to love this for a highlight, and then it broke on me, and I've managed to press it back together. And now it's like this pale, pinky toned color. It's beautiful. e.l.f. Blush in Blushing Rose. I think this might be way too dark. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. No. You know what? I think I'm going to have to get rid of this one. That's way too dark for me. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of the Blushing Rose. Then I've got the H&M blusher in Sweet Rose. I actually loved this for a while, and I still do. I just haven't reached for it lately. I think I'm going to keep it with this crowd. And then this is a very unique color. At first I didn't like it. It's the e.l.f. Natural Radiance blusher in Koi or something. And this is just a light lavender color. It's a very weird color, but it's actually just beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna have to like do a tutorial with this one. Yeah, I love that one. And then there's the blush in this Inglot palette. Yeah, a beautiful like this light pink blush. Very pretty. And then we have this Pro Cosmetics palette with 12 blushes, and well, there's not only blushes, there's like highlights and contours as well, but I'm gonna count this as one. I'm not gonna get rid of this one. And then there's the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder, and I got this because I wanted to get a dupe for the NARS Orgasm and Laguna, but I don't think they are. I don't know. I don't have them, but this one's way too dark for me, and it's patchy and just bad. I don't like it. And this one I never tend to use because I just don't reach for it. And it's glittery and no. So I actually think I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then I don't know if I should include the ones that I had in the palettes that I've already counted. I don't know. I think I am actually. So it's the one in the Inglot palette. It's just a very neutral pink blush. And then there's the Frat Boy blush. It's a beautiful, like, peachy blush, I would say. And keep that right here. Then there's this one in the Real Techniques. Oh, and this is so, like, velvety and silky and smooth. It's beautiful. It's like a neutral, I would say pretty neutral blush, but it's more on the pink side, or like a peachy pink, or no, I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, and then there's this purpley shade in the Z palette from e.l.f. and this is really dark, but I'm gonna keep it. So that's a purple, and I'll keep it with these ones. Okay, so I counted them, and there's 31 blushes plus this one palette with many different blushes, and I used to have 30 blushes and one palette, and I think ideally I would like to have one blush from each color category or each color tone, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blushes. That's kind of cool. I actually got rid of 7 blushes. I never thought I would get rid of this many. For me, that's a whole lot. Alright, on to bronzers and contour colors. I just wanted to mention this one that I just got rid of. It had the bronzer in it, and yeah, it just doesn't work for me. But other than that, I'm not going to get rid of any of these other ones. Again, the foundation stick from Inglot that I just recently got, I did count it in my foundations, but I guess I'm going to just count it as a contour stick as well. So I'm kind of counting these double. I don't know if that's a good idea, but anyways. Then there's this NYX blush that I didn't count as a blush because I've never used it as a blush in taupe. I only use it to contour, and I've definitely hit pan on this one. It is now in my, it's going to be my Project 10 pan. So I will use it up fairly soon, I think, and then I will get rid of it. And then there's this amazing bronzer from Malco, and it's just called Shimmer. And this is beautiful in the summertime, and I'm sure I'm gonna hit pan on this one during this summer, and I just love it. I'm gonna repurchase, I think. Then there's this contour color from Inglot that I love. Yeah, it's a really pretty contour color, and I'm gonna keep that one. Then there's this bronzer in the e.l.f. palette, and I think I can use this I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure out if it's most suitable to use as a bronzer or as a contour color. We'll see. But I'm gonna keep that one as well. And then there's the palette again, which I included in my blush collection. It has a bunch of bronzers, some warm, some are cold or cooler. And so yeah, I'm keeping all of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the palette. So 5 bronzers and contour colors plus the 1 palette. And last year I had 3 plus 1 palette. Ideally, I think I would get by with just like a cooler shade to contour with, and then a warmer shade to bronze with. Maybe yeah, I think 2 would be enough. 1 bronzer, 1 contour color. Right, then we're into highlighters. Yes, and again, there's a few palettes that I have these highlighters, and the only single palette highlighter that I have is the MUA Undress Your Skin in, yeah, it just says shimmer highlight. And this is a beautiful everyday highlight. I love this highlighter. It's very natural. And then there's a cream highlighter in this one from Real Techniques. And then there's a pinky toned highlight from Inglot. And I've got the Merry Luminizer in the Rockstar palette, which I'm sure you've seen. I'm going to keep all of these. So there's 4. Ideally, I would like to have 1 everyday highlight and 1 more glam highlight. Something like the Merry Luminizer. There's so many really great highlights out on the market right now from both Hourglass and Becca that I would love to have, but I'm going to have to use up some of these first, I think. So yes, 4 highlighters. Last year I had just one. Now I have 4. Ideally, I would have 2. Alright, so on to powders, and I don't even use powders most of the time. Usually I either use it on other people to set my under eye concealer or to avoid fallout from eyeshadows, and that's pretty much it. So I have no idea why I have this many powders, but again, the foundations powders that I was counting in as a foundation I have, and then the blush palette has this powder included in it, and then in this palette I have this powder, which is gorgeous to use under the eyes to set the concealer. And then there's this one, which is pretty much similar, just a little bit darker, so it's better for the entire face. But I have no idea why I got it, because I don't use powders. So, but I'm keeping those. And then there's these. I was going to get rid of this one a long time ago. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in Silky Beige, and I am going to get rid of it now. I don't know why I'm still keeping these things. I have such a hard time parting with these makeup products, but I am going to get rid of it. It's way expired. So, and then there's this one. I mean, this is getting older as well. It's from Yves, I don't know how you say it, but it's so silky smooth and really nice, and it goes really well with my skin. I don't know, I don't want to part with this one just yet. But then there's this e.l.f. high definition powder, and this is definitely the powder that I've used the most. It's really good for packing. You could probably use it for baking. I'm not sure. I don't really bake I don't do that technique at all. So I don't know if it's good for that, but it's really good for avoiding fallout, eyeshadow fallout. But I feel like this is getting a little bit too old. I've pretty much halvened the tin, and oops, I might repurchase, but for now I have so many other really nice powders, so I'm not gonna repurchase. And it's just so nice and silky smooth. My god, it's a beautiful, great powder. I love it, but it's getting too old, so I'm gonna have to get rid of it. And then I found a really nice replacement. It's the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and this one is just the original one, and this is awesome. I love this. It's a great powder. Yeah, so I'm keeping that one. This is completely new. So I got rid of 2 powders. Let's see. So last year I had 2 powders. Now I have 5 plus 1 palette, or the foundation that I've already counted. And ideally I would like to have just 1 loose powder, because you can use that for so many things. And I rarely use pressed powders, so